Rapunzel and the Baby Dragon. Once upon a time, in the third cave of the Seven Summit Mountains, there was an egg protected by the little squirrel brothers. This egg was a dragon egg just about to hatch. Not far away was a country filled with the fragrances of flowers, the bright greens of the grassy hills, and the beauty of the Princess Rapunzel. She was looking for the dragon that Camilla the witch had told her about. With the help of Clapsy, she searched for it in the magic forest. Camilla had promised that if Clapsy could make the dragon laugh, she would become a human again.
Rapunzel, I'm exhausted. Could I rest on your hair?
Rapunzel took Clapsy and put her on her hair. Then she went on. While she was walking, an owl from the magic forest secretly followed her.
It's easier than you might think to blend into a forest when you're an owl.
And after some time, she saw a beehive. Although some bees flew around the hive, it seemed to be empty.
Do you think the queen bee left that hive, Clapsy? I don't think so. Look over there.
Rapunzel was frightened by what she saw, because a queen bee, 3 times her size, stood in front of them.
My dear queen, we are trying to get to the Seven Summit Mountains. Yes, indeed. Are we going the right way or the wrong way? I think we're on the right track, Rapunzel. Let's get away, Thank you, my dear queen. I hope you'll have a lot of honey this season.
Rapunzel and Clapsy walked away quickly from the huge queen bee. On the street that they entered, they saw giant snapdragon blossoms.
Rapunzel, those are snapdragon blossoms, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Snapdragon blossoms that can open their mouths. Clapsy, shh. If we're quiet, they won't do anything to us.
The noise-sensitive snapdragons looked like they were fast asleep. Rapunzel and Clapsy started to sneak past them with slow and silent steps. But then... Rapunzel tried to muffle the sneeze by covering Clapsy's mouth with her hair. But it wasn't enough.
Oh no! This can't be happening!
With Clapsy's loud sneeze, one of the snapdragons woke up. The snapdragon stretched out his neck towards Rapunzel. They didn't know what to do. They froze with fear. Then the snapdragon opened his big mouth and was about to swallow Rapunzel. But she stretched out her hair to a heavy rock, grabbed it tightly, and then threw it into the mouth of the snapdragon. The snapdragon had to swallow the hard stone, and Rapunzel began to run through the other snapdragons. The others heard the commotion and started to wake up as she ran past them. Clapsy and Rapunzel were tired, but at least they got away from the snapdragons. And then a huge mountain appeared in front of them. After looking at it for a while, they realized that the mountain had exactly 7 caves on it.
I think we just found the mountain Camilla was talking about.
We must be close to the dragon. Rapunzel saw a rock ledge on the mountain and threw her strong, long hair up. The hair wrapped itself on the top of the ledge. so Clapsy and Rapunzel could use it to climb up the mountain.
Oh, my heel. My shoe. Ow, my hair.
When they arrived in the third cave, they saw 3 tiny squirrels.
Aren't they cute?
Hello, little squirrel family. I'm Rapunzel. Have you seen a dragon here by any chance?
Rapunzel, you cannot talk to them like that. They'll be scared.
Okay, I'll try again. Hello, little squirrels. Have you seen a cutie pie sugar sweet dragon over here? The squirrels shook their head to say yes. Then they went into the cave.
Wow, didn't think that would work.
Clapsy went into the little cave first, but she tripped on a small stone and rolled right into the cave until she bounced into something green. It was the baby dragon.
Hi!
Clapsy was frightened and didn't know what to do, so she jumped onto the baby dragon's tail. The baby dragon roared. We have found him! We've found the dragon Camilla was talking about! I can't believe it! Yay! While Rapunzel was rejoicing, Clapsy decided she better stop crushing the dragon's tail. The dragon bent down to take a closer look at Clapsy.
I think he doesn't like me.
No, I'm sure he does. I think the problem is that he doesn't know how to express his feelings. Isn't it, dear dragon? Let me give you a name. Drado! He's adorable! You'd better make friends with him, Clapsy. Remember, we have to make him laugh at you. But the baby dragon didn't like Clapsy because she hurt his tail. So Clapsy tried making a mess of Rapunzel's hair to make her look funny. But this didn't make Drado laugh at all. Next, Clapsy tried to make a dragon shape out of a leaf. She tried real hard, but then it turned out to look more like a camel than a dragon. And Drado still wouldn't even crack a smile. Maybe he's hungry and doesn't feel like laughing? What do you think dragons like to eat?
Dragon fruit?
Aha, right! So let's find some dragon fruit for you. And after that, let's go to my castle. The baby dragon Drado started to like Rapunzel and headed to the castle with her. But not far away, the owl was still watching. It was a friend of the evil witch Xenia. The owl was sent to spy on them by the country's most powerful witches, Camilla, Xena, Hela, and Vega. He reported back to Camilla about the dragon.
Yeah, so that dragon you didn't say existed, they found it.
But this is impossible. I lied about the dragon. How can this be?
So, Rapunzel has a dragon now.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Well, the 4 of us need to work out a plan to defeat all the princesses.
Not a moment to lose. Rapunzel, the Gathering of the Princesses. Once upon a time, when the autumn leaves fell down from the trees, the most powerful and vicious witches came together. Camilla, Xenia, Hella, and Vega.
What am I, decoration? Don't forget about me.
And their vicious owl. They aimed to defeat every kind-hearted princess in the world and rule with evil and cruelty. On a beautiful day, Rapunzel was painting a picture of the watermelons in the castle's garden.
Those watermelons look so good, don't they, Clapsy? I bet they taste just as delicious.
So Clapsy went into the garden to taste a piece of watermelon. When suddenly, the baby dragon Drado appeared in front of her. He scared her with his evil gaze. So poor Clapsy slipped and fell directly into a watermelon out of fear.
Clapsy!
Her clumsiness made Rapunzel laugh, but Drado still didn't even give a smile to her.
Look at that huge watermelon! What's going on over there?
One of the watermelons Rapunzel was drawing became larger and larger until it was the size of a house. Rapunzel, Drado, and Clapsy couldn't believe what they saw. Did you see what just happened?
Let's look inside.
When Rapunzel and Clapsy went in, they saw a small room with walls decorated in various patterns of watermelon seeds. And also a big glittering book.
The Book of Princesses? There are other princesses besides you, Rapunzel?
I guess so. Let's have a look at what's written inside. Whichever princess finds this book should read it with care, so you'll know which princesses live where. You'll never know when you need each other. Oh, other princesses? When all 4 princesses come together and unite, they will learn how powerful they are in a fight. Soon in the future, a new war will begin between princesses and witches, but who will win? By the time you finish reading, you won't have much time to seek all the friends you can find. Find Cinderella first and then get to the rest. And remember, my dear, kind hearts together are best. Rapunzel told Drado about what the book said and asked him to find Cinderella. The baby dragon took on this task and flew away in a hurry. After some time, he arrived somewhere to meet the 2 mice called Mozzarella and Cheddar. He told them about Rapunzel's message and that the princesses had to meet under the lighthouse. Mozzarella and Cheddar rushed to tell Cinderella, who immediately left to meet the other princesses. As she passed through the magic forest, she saw Freckled, who was picking blackberries.
Hey, Freckled! Tell Snow White that we need to meet up under the lighthouse.
So Freckled went right away to tell Snow White. And when Snow White went off, she saw Seagull Ringo flying over her and called,
Hey, Ringo! Ringo! You have to tell Mermaid Aria! All the princesses must gather under the lighthouse!
So Seagull Ringo flew to the palace at the beach to tell the mermaid what he heard. But the mermaid wasn't in the palace. So Ringo stood at the pier and started to whistle. Dolphy, who heard Ringo whistle, showed up through the waves. Ringo asked Dolphy to swim directly to the little mermaid and tell her the news of Snow White. Then Dolphy jumped into the water to swim to the underwater kingdom and told Aria what he heard. As soon as Aria understood what was going on, she quickly swam to the lighthouse on the sea's surface. When the mermaid arrived, her fishtail turned into human legs, and she quickly reached the place where the princesses had gathered.
Hi, I'm Mermaid Aria. So you must be the other princesses? Aria, welcome. I'm Rapunzel. I'm Snow White. And my name is Cinderella. See, now we're all together.
They talked until the sun took the place of the moon and told their stories to each other. At the end of the night, when the lighthouse lit up the sea, the princesses went into a forest area to discover their superpowers.
It's time to show our power to the witches who want to spread evil around the world. That's right! We should get ready!
Cinderella told the other princesses about her ability to speak with animals.
Aha! So that means you can talk to my little dragon friend Drado? A dragon? Wonderful! Wow! It's so cool!
Drado showed up.
Hello, Drado. Can you speak my language? Yes, I'm glad to meet you. Wow, you really do talk to animals. So, what's your superpower, Mermaid Aria? I can make everything you see here move.
The mermaid closed her eyes and put her hands together. With the scattered light around her, she lifted all the princesses into the air. The princesses were very impressed by this power. Aria took them off again. But Cinderella lost her balance and hurt her ankle.
Ah, my ankle! My ankle hurts.
Snow White touched Cinderella's ankle with both her hands. And with the heat in between her hands,
This is brilliant, Snow White. My ankle is cured. I can stand up. And this is my superpower. With my hands, I can cure wounds.
finally, Rapunzel whispered some magic words to her hair and lifted them up to the sky. Her golden, shiny hair split into 4 parts. Each part bent down to a princess and spread like gold dust. Then, the parts became one again and formed a bridge that the princesses could cross.
My superpower is that I have control over my hair. Wow, this is so cool.
Snow White, Mermaid Aria, Cinderella, and Rapunzel felt that their powers together could defeat the evil witches. So on one side, there were 4 good-hearted princesses. On the other were the 4 evil witches who stood together.
What about me? I'm standing here.
And an evil owl. But remember, Owl, in fairy tales, the good always wins over evil.